Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends series Armadillo Build-A-Figure Waves, J. Jonah Jameson. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And let's bring it right on in here. Build-A-Figure, Marvel's Armadillo. There's the assortment number if you need that kind of thing. 4 and up. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. I guess the MCU Spider-Man logo is what they're calling it. Legend series, nice big window showcasing most of the figure and accessories. Marvel Studios Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson. Hasbro print on the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, main China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, we've got some nice, I guess it's artwork. Is it artwork or just steals? Looks like artwork of JJJ and Spidey, and same thing on this side, the Spider-Man logo right there. And then on the back, again, that same picture from the side, Daily Bugle, JJJ, blasting Spider-Man as usual, J. Jonah Jameson. J. Jonah Jameson behind the anchor desk on the Daily Bugle website. Jameson does everything he can to sling mud at his greatest adversary, Spider-Man. There it is again in some other languages. Build-A-Figure, Marvel's Armadillo. There is the completed Build-A-Figure along with the rest of the wave. The No Way Home Spider-Man, No Way Home Spider-Man Inside Out suit, No Way Home Spider-Man Doctor Strange, this figure, No Way Home's JJJ. Then we have a Miles Morales, Comic Book Moreland, and Comic Book Shriek. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention! Especially don't stick things in your French pie hole. Warning, attention, Octoon, don't stick things in any other language pie hole that don't belong there. Don't give it to babies. Marvel print, Hasbro print, China print, small fine, legalese print. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And first up, there is the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the Armadillo arm, one of his arms. I didn't get all the Armadillo pieces, so we won't be reviewing him. So he's got a hinge here, got a ball here, single hinge. Well, I wanted to say it was a swivel, but it's not. It's just a single hinge here at the elbow. Clawed hand, in and out. Hinge, and nice molded details. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to complete that one. So, now we've got handy dandy tweezers here to help us take a look at the rest of the accessories, the smaller accessories. First up, we have his slapping hand. Actually, it's his get up from the desk hand, and you can see he's got a ring on there. I don't believe that we've seen that before. Nice molded details. And it's got an in and out hinge. So, very nice. This one is more the same, just on the opposite side. And again, nice molded details. It looks really, really good, I think. And his last accessory is an alternate head, which is a speaking or yelling Spider-Man head. And I can't remember if this came out before they started using the inkjets all the time for the face printing. I don't think it is. I could be mistaken though. But regardless, the paint apps on the face here do look really good. And the sculpted detail on it is excellent. I think it is a high likeness to the actor, probably about 85% likeness. And same goes for this head. And we're going to take a look at the figure. And this is the calmer head. And of course I had to get this one because J.K. Simmons. So, but nice. The eyes really stand out. But the rest of the paint apps on here are great too. And again, the sculpt is very good. And I think it's about an 85% likeness there. So most of this is molded in color, like the waist piece or the crotch piece, all that piece there, the legs, the shoes, the arms, the hands. This is an overlay, so the rest of this is probably molded in white, and I think this neck piece is probably a separate piece glued in. That is the way that it looks. But throughout, it's nice molded details. Unfortunately, it's a pinned body, but you know, it is a product of its time. Well, let's take a look at his articulation real quick. He's on a ball and hinge at the top of the neck. He can look up that high. He can look down that low. He's got chicken neck for days. He's got waggle waggle. Can do the full exorcist. 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulder. And he can raise his arm up that high. Way less than 90. So cut here at the upper bicep, full 360 degrees of rotation there. Double hinged pinned elbow. And it gives you that much bend. So nice range of motion. 360 degrees of rotation at the wrist on an in and out hinge as well. And you can see the ring on this hand as well. And then this one is the pointing hand. So Spider-Man. 360 degrees rotation there. And this one's on an up and down hinge. So he can waggle his finger up and down at you, Spider-Man. Now, it looks like where the chest and the abdomen meet is where the cut is. But there may be one at the waist as well. It is hard to tell under this overlay. And it doesn't move out of the way very well. So, he's got very little hula. He can do a 360 degree rotation. He doesn't really lean back. He doesn't really lean forward. That's about it right there, folks. So, at the hips, it gives you about that much of the splits, and I don't think this is hindering it any. I think that much of the splits is what these legs and this, it's the mold, it's not the overlay. So he can kick forward that far, almost 90 degrees. Is it close enough? Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it 90 degrees. He doesn't kick back any. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degrees of rotation. Double hinged pinned knee. Gives you that much bend, so it's okay. And then at the ankles, wow, tilts down that far. Better than most Spies. Up that far. And he does have a pin for rocker. And that, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Marvel Legends series Armadillo Build-A-Figure Waves MCU J. Jonah Jameson with the Marvel Legends series Spider-Man Retro Carded J. Jonah Jameson and the Marvel Legends series Renew Your Vows 2-pack Spider-Man. For our last set of comparisons, here we have the Marvel Legends series Armadillo Build-A-Figure Waves MCU J. Jonah Jameson with from the Marvel Legends series making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch scale comparison from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series Armadillo Build-A-Figure Waves, MCU J. Jonah Jameson, I have to say that I did want to complete the Build-A-Figure. It's one of the reasons I picked this up. But the main reason I picked this up is because it's J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson again. And I thought I had that 6-inch Toy Biz from the Spider-Man line of J. Jonah Jameson with the desk banging action. And by desk banging action, I mean, I think there was a lever on his back and it made him smack his fist on his desk. So, you know, if you're thinking something else, you're sicko. But, you know, I want to say that is probably one of, if not the best cast parts in any Marvel movie. The original 3 Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, his appearances in the MCU, which I think was Spider-Man Far From Home and No Way Home, maybe was it. I don't remember, but I can tell you this: great casting. I just wish instead of the bald head, they would have gone ahead with the flat top look. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. You may like bald-headed Jameson, and it's okay. It makes sense for that. You know, he's a basement blogger or whatever in the MCU and not a newspaper mogul. But I don't know. Just to me, J. Jonah Jameson should always have a flat top and a Hitler mustache. At least, you know, that's the way I think of him. Too many years reading comics, I guess. But the sculpt on this is really good. I think it's like 85% likeness to the actor. It's pretty close. And the deco, even though I do believe this is pre-inkjet, the deco still looks pretty good on it. And it does not detract. I don't think it detracts from the sculpt. I don't know how much I would say it would enhance it, but it doesn't detract from the sculpt. So, there you have it, my friends. Another J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson figure. And by another, I mean to go along with if you have that old Toy Biz Spider-Man movie 6-inch J. Jonah Jameson. I thought I had it. I couldn't find it. So, dang it. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I'm now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page, or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content or just help the channel grow, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.